Laugh, laugh, laugh. Laugh, laugh, laugh. Oh, laugh. Somebody tell a friend. It's your boy Cuban Link. Up in the building again. Dale. Gotta make my shake, right? Gotta make my shake. Shake it up, baby, now. Shake it up, baby. Just then shout. Just then shout. The Queen Lotus. What up, baby? What up, baby? You know what this is? Moringa. La pintura blanca. What up, gang, gang? My COKDNs. We're rocking stadiums. Yeah, man, we gotta get healthy out here. We make sure before the barbecue. Before the barbecue starts. You know, we gotta take the vitamins. We gotta take the nutrients. Nutrients. Find eagle eggs. Give me some power. Eagle eggs. Come on, kid. Get healthy with me. Get healthy with me. Get healthy with me. The hell? So what's up, man? What's going on, everybody? My bad. Oh, yeah. You already know, man. Gotta take some of these, too. Apple cider. I don't know what's good. I think it's cuts the fat and stuff. I think it does. Something good. Have to take vitaminas. You know what I mean? We gotta get right. We gotta get right. We gotta get right. Gotta get right. Oh, Lordy Lord, Jesus Christ. There we go, baby. Where the Henny at, twin? See, the Henny. No, this is not Henny, man. This is a nutrient shake. We got nutrient shakes now. No more Henny. Well, the Henny's coming later. Sea moss, yeah. I don't even know about sea moss too much. I heard it's great, but you know. I deal with what I got right now at hand. Got some apple cider pills and some whatever the hell this powder was. But it's all natural. So what's up, everybody? EE, one solo, happy Father's Day, King. Wonky Wonk, my brother. One solo. I gotta get you on Pan Chop. I already told him about you. Saying do a little sum up, a little recap of your career, your short career, but you know what I'm saying? You could definitely get your story told, my bro. Joey Creels, oh my God. Cuban gonna rock Hocus. Hocus. Yeah, I'm gonna bring some pain. I'm gonna bring some pain. I'm gonna bring some pain in that ring that night. Even though it's out of love, but that love, that pain that comes from love, ooh, that hurts harder sometimes than the pain that comes from hate. How can you breed me? I don't know what you're talking about. You can't breed me, brother. My DNA ain't for sale, man. Even though the state got it. Still bumping the man on fire. That's what's up, baby. Good smokers, my brothers. Chavi Smith, what up, though? Chavez, what up, baby? Chavis. Scarecrow, how you gonna be delivering messages like that? Cuban, I know somebody could beat you up. Nobody can beat me up. Nobody can beat me up. Not when I don't want to. Not when I'm fit. Not when I'm ready. Now you might catch me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of haters, that's what they wait for. They wait for individual to be down, and you know what I'm saying? Like catch them maybe drunk, catch them maybe, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Without working out, you know. But when I'm on my P's and Q's, that Q is gonna be extra. Whatever. Everything I put my mind to, I'm gonna conquer. You know? Yes, that's the gas station hat. Yes, I got it from Sitco. Sitco, my balls. Yeah, man, it's that gas station hat. You know that? You know, we pouring this out. We pouring this out. We proud to be pouring this out. We hard workers. Hot mommy, what's up? What's up, baby? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? The boy look like King of the South, T.I. Who? I don't know. Not me. Bugging out. T.I. Who look like no T.I., man? Cuban made a song for Prospect a long time ago. You can go, please let him know. I don't rock with Prospect no more. You know? He's down with the Beluga blowing Joe's balls. You know? Sad to see and say, but it's the truth. The mustache is tough. I don't know, right? I got the Zorro. Whatever mustache is left. Come on, you know I don't even grow hair. This is like over like 9 months, I think. I never grew hair in my life on my chin. Now I got hairs on my chin. Oh wait, it'll be turning into water and shit. Un saludo de Galicia, España. Saludamos a mis hermanos Luis y a mí, por favor. Hermano Luis, comandante, mucho saludo aquí del Bronx, New York City. A España, ya, te queremos mucho. Remember there was a freestyle with Big Pun in the limo? Yeah. Illest freestyle. It was me, Prospect, Triple Six, Charlie Hustle. Yeah, Pun was snapping on Charlie Hustle. He was going in on Charlie Hustle. He had Charlie Hustle tight. And then he turned the camera on real quick. So Charlie didn't want to show how mad he was in front of the camera. So he was like, I ain't doing that for you. That's why they started snapping. Charlie Hustle. Shout out to Charlie. I ain't seen him in a long time. Yo, Cuba did that joke with Panda. Michael Brown, don't tell me that's nonstop. Non-stop. Oh, you did it? You did it already nonstop? That's good, man. See, you got a podium. See, that's one thing, man. One thing. Even the enemies I got, the turncoats that turned on me, that I feel turned on me, and I got great reason to believe that. That's why I speak it, right? Because they don't have enough dignity to say, put some respect on my name and say the truth. So, you know, I get them out of the shadows and I put them on blast. And me putting them on blast is really to get the story right, get the truth out. And you know what I'm saying? So who's my co-D on that, my co-defendant on that? The one who rides me is Panda. You know what I'm saying? We started this all from about 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, when we did our thing. And, you know, it got people's attention. And the whole movement for me behind that, even though Panda does his own work, you know, he's a great journalist on his own, and he does his job with other artists and people. But with me, my reward has always been to get the truth out. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, that's why you hear me tell stories. And when I tell my stories, I bring you receipts. I bring you human bodies. And I usually, you know what I'm saying, I throw them to Panda so he could do his interview. So I don't coerce them. You don't see me coercing these dudes and be like, oh, it's me asking the questions. And it's a neutral individual, which is Panda, asking these questions. And they relate to my story and what I say or what's been said about me. And that's how we get the court in order. That's how we put them in the chopping block. You know, Panda's chopping block. So that's been going. But I'm just saying, regardless of whatever it is, whether it's negative or positive, you know what I'm saying, I'm bringing these dudes up that nobody ever brought up. Nobody put these dudes in no podiums and let them tell them their story. Because when they go to Panda starts from the beginning of your life. So he's promoting who you are, your brand, your side of the story, and without tainting it. We want to hear exactly what your truth is. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to corrupt the truth. I want you to say it. Now, if it's a blatant lie, of course I'm going to do the recap on it and put you on blast again. You know what I mean? Because the truth is the truth. But we don't even get thanks for that. Like, we don't get a thank you. Thank you at all. You know what I'm saying? We don't get a, yo, good looking Q, good looking Panda for, you know what I'm saying? Let me get the chance to get these 15 minutes of fame on your channel and let thousands of people really listen to us and view us. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay, because it's not done for them really, which it is really. It's indirectly done for them to get they shine and do what they do in front of this camera and say their truth. But it's really for the public to see this. You know what I'm saying? I had to embrace the fact that I am an entertainer too, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been a public figure out here. You know what I'm saying? They know me. I work hard for it. They know Cuban Link is a brand. So at the end of the day, it's I have to embrace it. And you know what I'm saying? I have to take those narratives that they come with, and I have to challenge them like a real individual would, especially when they telling lies. And I have to do this, and it's for the people to see this. This, you know what I'm saying? It's for them to get to the truth. That's what we're trying to get to. Because once we get to the truth, you're gonna understand how much love you should have for Cuban. You know what I'm saying? For going against all odds, against, you know what I'm saying, a regime that is worse than Castro, worse than Fidel Castro, for real. Like this whole Fat Joe Beluganati shit, it's like worse than Castro. Because it's done behind the scenes and y'all don't get to see it. I'm showing y'all. I'm showing y'all that. And besides that, also get to see the talent, get to hear the talent, get to hear what's coming up next. You know what I'm saying? What's going on in the individual's life, for real, my thoughts. You get to know me. You know what I'm saying? I get to know whoever's getting interviewed. You know what I'm saying? So that's all, man. So at the end of it is what it is. Mo, you gotta change your name. Not even change your name. You gotta put a picture there so we can start believing those questions you're asking. Because if not, you look like a troll. You know what I'm saying? When you just put it like the letter M, like the train station with the letter M, the blue thing, like nobody's gonna, we know it's your troll. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta get to see who you are, like your face. And we were going to your channel, we could see that you got more than one subscriber, you know? That you didn't make an account yesterday just to troll me. That's what y'all do, you know? I'm all about kind of accountability. What are you talking about? You see anybody tackling the questions I'm tackling and the subjects I've been tackling, you know what I'm saying? From people that probably y'all don't know, but they're part of a certain kind of narrative and gang of blockage that I've been going through. Why do you think I do this? To unblock all that. To let the people in the public know the real situations, the real motives, and who the hell I really am. You know what I'm saying? So when you talking about accountability, I'm Mr. Accountable. I'm here, I'm facing y'all. Other people hide and they lie and they gang up with other people and they just start doing a whole fucking whirlwind of liars. Liars, that's what the fuck they do. But y'all, if I don't challenge it, y'all probably believe it. So that's why I'm here. And I answer y'all questions. What else you want me to do? What else you want me to do? Want me to tell you stories when I ran up on the individuals? Yeah, I ain't gonna get indicted. Those individuals know. You know, Cuban know how real you are. And how much respect, accountability you take real to. That's what's up. Chico Black, what up, baby? Hood Smoker, M7s, you better. Okay, now, see. Can you listen to my track? M7, you want us to listen to your track? Okay, I guess. You gotta send it. Islam or Christianity. I don't believe in religion, my brother. Not really. You know what I'm saying? I'm more into the spiritual, that communication with God, you know what I'm saying, from me to God. I don't like no middlemen. I don't like going through nobody, but making sure that God, I hear his message through me and he understands and knows, me through me without going through any facility or other people. That's all. That's just my belief, But definitely it's a God. Definitely. And I suggest y'all get in tune with God. You know? Cuban Link Big Pun llegó a tener algún enfado con Fayú. Problema, ¿tú estás hablando? Claro, porque el contrato estaba malo y lo tenían que cambiar. Cuando hizo Yeah Baby, antes que lo hizo, él tenía que cambiar el contrato y bajar el número que tenía. Y ahora estoy oyendo que tenía 60%, estaba quitándole 60% a Big Pun. De los shows, de los otros. Eso es lo que oí. I know I heard it around the grapevine, but dímelo, cubanito, let's share, you already know, man. Me. What's up, mamas? Cuban Link COK, always stay solid from the start. Your real one twin, let it be known, full of clips all day. Jojo Ramos, salute my brother, you already know, you in tune. You in tune with the real ones. And like I said, I'm from the old school, man, where, it be me, right? And I do this because I'm an artist and I learned how to do the YouTube things and still learning, But the generation I come from, they really don't do this. So, you know what I'm saying? My situations and my stories come from, that era. So I understand that it's not that many people from my era that be out here doing what I do or get involved with situations and stories. But, when you get to the real world and you see reality, then you'll understand, you know what I'm saying? And I talk from that perspective, from reality. I'm not a troll. I don't do this, you know what I'm saying, to manipulate it or to try to change the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to confront anybody that got a different shit of what I'm saying. I can tell you the truth the truth is the truth, I'm telling you. But the Cuban truth is really like detailed of what the truth is. And you know what I'm saying? I never did a drug that messed up my mind that made me forget anything. So that's all I can do is bring you that truth and bring you the stories, the good and the bad. Cuban, God bless you, brother. Stay strong. Be nice. What's up, baby? God don't like ugly. Remember what Joe, his day will come to. I don't want his day. Listen, that's for him and whoever he serves, which I think is that devil. But when that devil got to collect, we all gonna see it. And when God got to give him a message, whether it's positive or negative, which he ain't got no rewards coming from God, the way he's been moving and all the things he's done. So he's going to show you himself. Like, I know they like to blame me for things that, y'all be hating on Joe and all that. And yeah, that's my story, right? And I got reasons for me to say what I say. But the things that have been happening to him, he been provoking that on himself. And he's been tripping by his own little 2 left feet that he got, his 2 knees. He's been tripping over his own 2 legs on his own. He don't need no help from me. He's been falling on his face on his own, and y'all been watching him, and y'all be giving him the business. So, I'm just narrating over here. I'm still caught up with stories from way back then. These new stories that's going on, y'all seeing this. He's doing this to himself. You know what I'm saying? He's making the people hate him on his own. It's not me. You know what I'm saying? It's not me. He's showing y'all who he is. He showed me that a long time ago. I'm still talking about it because, it's still going on behind the scenes. So I'm trying to bring it to the front. So we get, y'all can see what's going on. And maybe we could change. Not maybe, we definitely won't change. You know what I'm saying? That part of the industry that is so, you know what I'm saying? It's not even. It's not fair. It's not fair, especially done over lies. When, you can get the block put on you because one baloney smoker that is a punk, you know what I'm saying, that's been telling lies could spread that rumor up there in that level, and other people will start looking at you funny. You know what I'm saying? Like you did these things for real and you haven't. You know who kept it admirable and you kept it for real. You did right by hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So why you doing that? Because another individual don't like another one? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's whack. So we gotta do it right. So yeah. So what else? Zip, shout out to Zip with the drip, man. Yo, you getting a lot of hate. That's because you popping, Zip. Keep doing your thing, Zip. You know what I'm saying? I see the 5 pipes dude. Disgusting, right? Disgusting, right? You be talking about that slapper, he's going to slap somebody. now for over a year now. He said the same thing about me. And listen, homie, I know he's doing it for camera. I know he's doing it for camera. He's doing it for clout. He's chasing. And Zip, I think you're right. This dude is paying for features because he ran into a little money. And he think he could, you know what I'm saying, like, tether on with the Tether Squad, the Tether Squad. That's what their name is, so it's only right. He tethers on with the Tether Squad. And I guess he's buying his way in there, and you know what I'm saying, he's got to keep it loyal with the Beluga. You know what I'm saying? There's a prize there for him. You know, he gets in shows behind the scenes when he goes see Joe and he'd be begging to get in the spots. Joe lets him in because, you know, he feels he's down with it. But we all know he's a baloney smoker that's smooching, trying to get on through Fat Joe and him. You know that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know where this old extra Captain Saver Joe, suit comes on, where he thinks he could just do or say certain things about. He said that, well, I still got a chip on my shoulder. And we're going to see each other. You know what I'm saying? And he hasn't apologized for that. He should apologize. He should make a whole blog apologize and say, yo, I didn't really mean that, Cuban. That's what he should do. You know what I'm saying? If he's a real one. Because he should know about me. So if he doesn't, I guess he really want me to do something to him that, you know, give him some love with a nice little hug and a kiss on the forehead. That's what he wants me to do to him. So, you know, but I still remember. I don't forget. So now I see him doing it to Zip. And he, you know, Zip was giving him love on that story he was saying. He didn't even make him out to be nobody. But he went at Zip like Zip ain't nobody. All right, Zip. You already know what it is, man. Real, recognize real. And if they don't recognize real, they recognize still. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Zip with the trip, man. I see they jumping him. I see they jumping him. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got a love for all these top podcasters out here, especially them. They come from the dirt and they make something out of themselves. So I'm proud of that. I admire their qualities. You know what I'm saying? Like with Zip, the comedy shit, the stories he tell. You know what I'm saying? His views on things, which I think I know they real. Like the view he got, I be having the same views. Same thing with Hassan Campbell. I appreciate his story. I appreciate his point of views on things. 10 toes down. I appreciate what he's trying to do, like holding people accountable. I appreciate his shit, but they all got beef with each other. But I don't put me in the middle of that shit. I just appreciate what y'all niggas on my own. Don't put me in the middle. I'm not taking nobody's sides. You know what I'm saying? Just real nigga shit. I appreciate y'all niggas for what y'all do. And, you know, I definitely want to see y'all, you know, getting bigger levels within this YouTube and this podcasting thing. You know, say y'all all personalities that I appreciate. You know, so amongst a lot of others, you know what I'm saying? I show love on, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate the Big Fruit. The Big Fruit told the story, the real shit, branding, all that. That's dope shit. Real content, bringing the truth out. You know what I'm saying? Bringing the truth out, man. For real, because if you don't bring out the truth, this narrative with the liars are going to keep lying to the people. Well, we can't lie to the people no more. We tired of liars. We tired of lying. You tired of a liar? Unless you're gaining from a liar. And that's what it is. They got incentives. Because the liars, they be throwing a little pocket change in there. But you know what I'm saying? They putting that bread, you know, so other people could vouch for their lies. So you gotta be careful. You know what I'm saying? The truth is free, baby. You know what I'm saying? You know that pussy is free. That crack costs money. Oh yeah, remember that? I said the liars. Oh yeah. But them liars, that liar costs money. The truth is free, but that lie costs money. You want to remix that up? What's good, man? Camilla, thank you, baby girl. Thank you, man. So yeah, man, that 5 pipes, man. You get disrespected because you didn't have no respect on me. Should have mind your business when it came to me. That's all it is. You know? Word. But salute to Brooklyn, man. Salute to Queens. Of course, you know the Bronx is in the building. You know, I would love for everything to be peaceful, man. Peaceful. You know, peace got to be fought for, though. You got to go to war to get that peace, man. You forgot about that. Everything is beautiful when it's peaceful, but to get that peace, do your history. Do your history. There have to be some war, some bloodshed for that peace to come, you know? Yeah, happy Father's Day to you too, man. Chico Black's channel. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Happy Father's Day to all the fathers, the real ones out there. And yeah, enjoy the weekend, man. Enjoy the weekend. Luis DeMarco, but they mine ain't ready. I don't know. They mine ain't ready. I don't know. I said that. The truth is free, but the lie costs money. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah. Sean Tyreek. Watson, what's up, baby? Shout out to Watson, man. Word up. Line Skinner, what's up, man? Happy Father's Day. S1. Oh, yeah, slap it. I got it. 5 on it. Oh, I got 5 pipes on it. He said he could smack my weed. I got 5 pipes on it. Smoking on that strand of weed. You got 5 pipes on it. You be talking, I just laugh. Hit that 5 pipes on it. Go to the bathroom, smoke that crack. Baby. Oh, man. That nigga Sim said, yo, he looked like a Skittles. He said the tropical Skittles. Yeah, he do. I understand. It is what it is, man. Forget. They get into a level that is all fun and dandy. But they forget, man. I think y'all should 5 pipes, man. We gotta make fun of you, man. I want to hear all that. And you on the other side talking that extra shit. Ain't no nigga in the world ever slap me. You talking about you gonna slap me? ¿Qué? ¿Cómo? You know it's plato plomo. You doing that? I said, no. Oh, no. You must have thought you was loco. Nah, that's Sunoco. For them other hobos. Yeah, the JoJo. The dancers. Oh, man. It is what it is. What else, man? What else? LA riots is going crazy. I don't even know. The news is playing a big part of this, y'all. With the riots over there, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Who I was watching? I was watching somebody. That they saying they wasn't even that big. It was like a 3-block radius that they was doing that, wilding out on. Like the riot and all that crazy stuff going on. So what's going on? And you already know. You already know Trump and the news people, they don't get along. So now, are the news inciting the people? See what I'm saying? It's got different departments to it, man, and compartments. You know what I'm saying? For the same agenda. To rile up the people, to start, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what's going on. We got to decipher things. We got to start doing our research, finding out who these people that are behind these kind of, actions. Cuban, your top rappers in history. My top rappers? Top rappers in history. Cool G Rap, number 1 still. Cool G Rap. You got Slick Rick. You got Big Daddy Kane. You got the God Rakim. You got NWA. You got LL Cool J. You got Run DMC. Got a lot, man. I come from that era. There's a lot of them. You got Mobb Deep, Prodigy, Nas. You got a lot. Melly Mel also. I didn't even know English. I told you I didn't know English. And I was talking about, what? Something like a phenomenon. Something like a phenomenon. I was singing that. You know? Real Shantae, Roxanne Shantae. Crazy. You know? Yeah. Everyone had their own style. Yeah, everybody in New York had their own style. That's why you gotta appreciate it and love it. But yeah, man, that's the era. That was the era. Shantae movie. Yeah, it was dope. It was dope. Dame un beso en el pecho. Quítate el pantalón. Let me freak your body, mommy, with my canción. I got a spot at the Ramada. Royal Flush. Yeah. I hope Roy is dope. I mean, he's good, man. I know he's going through it. I haven't seen him in a minute. Shout out to Royal Flush. He's supposed to get at me after he got on Panda. You know what I'm saying? And he was, they interviewed him, hollered at him, but he never hollered back. See, once they go, I think, you know, they go through Fat Joe, and then they never holler back at me. That's the problem, too. And then they said they're cool with me, and they want to, I hollered at Royal all the time. That's my bro. How you call it? Gaddafi. That's my bro. You know what I'm saying? Cuban, I remember seeing you in the bar on South Broadway back in Yonkers all day. Used to be there. Used to be in the bars over there. Johnny, Untouchables, remember? I used to get my haircuts there. Yonkers. Come on, man. Rocked in Yonkers, too. I rocked in New York City, man. Of course, the Bronx is the Bronx, but I rocked in every borough. Staten Island, I rocked over there. I rocked in Brooklyn, Queens, Harlem, downtown, LES. Same borough, but, you know, it's the downtown and then you got the uptown. You know what I'm saying? That Washington Heights, I rocked everywhere, man. New York is, well, the 5 boroughs, and even upstate Albany and all of that. You know? Zip went on Joe Cap's Yes Man for 5 mics a day. Hilarious. Yeah, he went in on him. I know. They call him a crazy Skittles. Jason, what up, baby? Mav, what up? Cuba wins that boxing match. I'm waiting, man. I'm waiting myself, my brothers. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Waiting. They get me hyped up. Telling me, yo, celebrity boxing match. I never did this in my life. My little brother fucking calls me out. And then when I finally accept, there goes Silence of the Lambs on me. Now it's Silence of the Lambs. I don't know what's going on. I'm the last one to get any alerts. You know, they don't even holler at me no more. Hocus catches up. Rico, of course. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's going on. But I leave it in God's hands. But yeah, I've been anxious to get the process going, you know? Get the process going and really give y'all a movie. It's going to be a movie, you know? And we're not stopping there. You know I'm never stopping. We're going to go through the whole, I got a list of dudes. You heard me already call Nori out. Nori, come out and play. Yeah, Nori, I seen you. I seen Nori. He was in the past. Even though the trainer he was going all the way down on the punches and making him look good. But I believe in Nori. I believe. He always was a thug. What? You know, Nori had never been scared of nobody. I know Nori. He a thug one. You know? I'm just saying, what's up, baby? You can't interview me, but we going. So can we meet in that ring and let me change your mind why you should interview me? Boy, I'm 50 years old. You younger than me, I think. What's up, Noah? Make a bag, you know, so you don't need the bag. I probably need the bag more than you, but we could do it, you know. Can you at least do that? Show a little love back? Come on. A little 3-rounder. Come on, man. Y'all can tag team me. You and DJ AFN. Y'all can tag team. I'll be Dolo in there. You know? See if that Tony, that little, the baloney, Tony, I'll even do that with him. I'll punish him in front of the world for y'all. He got new muscles and he's big and all that. Yeah, he's showing off a little bit. You know, you see him out, he's over there every picture. Thinking he's tough. I'm gonna remind him of that sink. I'm gonna remind him of that green bin that he was under. You know what I'm saying? Tony Baloney, what's up, Papa? He was telling, you know, Wolpath, you're gonna break my jaw, man. You get a chance and you can get a bag, you bum ass nigga. Come on, man. I'm the bum, remember? I'm the bum. So what's up? I know y'all gonna let a bum beat you. And forget about the beluga. Beluga's scared to death. With those 2 left feet or 2 left knees, he's gonna make that excuse. He's gonna make the excuse, I am too old. You're not gonna escape from me in real life, so might as well meet me in the ring and we could get some money. You know, let me punish you, my nigga, for my brother. Let me Christopher Lee Rios you. That's all I want to do. I'm gonna punish you. The word of Christopher Lee Rios. Who else? You know, it's a lot of ones. It's a lot. I got a long list. You got the Coleons, you got the Pharaohs, you got the people inside my own dudes. Eve Rivera. I want them all in the ring. I'm telling you, I'm gonna do Digstown. You ever seen that movie? Pause too, not CIK. Digstown, the movie. I'm gonna fight 10 of my enemies at one time. Can we do that? I mean, we gotta get the bag, you know? We gotta get the bag. That's what I'm doing. But let's do it for the public, right? Let's do the public. Let's do the public. You know, let's do it. Look at Johnny. That put congas in the song. Johnny, I'm on live and you're texting me. I just gave you a shout out too. Shout out to Untouchables, Yonkers, the barbershop, the best barbershop out there. You know? Yeah, I thought Tony wasn't a dog food. Yeah, he's a dog fooder, but you know, he thinks he's not. You know, one thing about these crackheads, you know, they lift a little weights and they feel like they killers and they champions, they muscle builders. So let's put it to the test. Put it to the test. Get in that ring with me. It's with gloves. It's with head. I don't even want to fight with headgear on. And I haven't boxed for real. I haven't stepped in no fucking ring since I was like 18, 19. And I was, you know, I never even had a real fight in the ring. I was just practicing. You know what I'm saying? I had more street fights ever than in the ring. So you shouldn't be scared of me. You know what I'm saying? You should be believing in yourselves that, you know, you have the truth behind you. Y'all want to beat me up. That should be the motivation. That's all I'm moving with. So I would just love to have some, you know, fair shot to show the truth against lies. That's what I'm basing that. Truth against lies. And the lie can never win. I don't give a fuck how much you train or whatever. You know, how much you think when, you know, you going with the energy, with the truth, it's a whole different energy. Yeah. Scarecrow, what's up, homie? See you there. Jojo, hey, Jojo. Tony's still dunking in the sinks. Yeah, he's probably still in there. You got to open up the little cabinet. He's in there. In every cabinet across America. If you go in there, hey, mama, he's going to be there. He's going to pop up. You know, he never left that. I seen pics of Pun when he was standing. I bet my boy was mad tough. Man. Pun was always tough. Pun was tough. It don't matter what size he was. When he was big, I was training with him. Like I told y'all back then in Fort Apache, he was like 240. 240, but chubby. You know what I'm saying? Like chubby. And he was throwing like Tyson combos. I'm trying to tell you that. Like tight, like crazy Tyson, but with pain in them. You know what I'm saying? Like 1,000 pounds of pressure per slap, like those for real. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. But what else is going on, man? What else is going on? Oh, man. Pun beat up some niggas on Elliott in Yonkers. Nah. Oh, maybe, guys. That's when Joe he was fighting for this chick, and they was trying to play him on Elliott. I think that's when Joe, he brought the whole, like, some of the TS dudes over there. I think Punk was with him. Maybe that was the beginning. Maya, that was for Maya. I think Joe was fighting for Maya. Not Maya the singer, the other Maya. Yeah, she was from Yonkers, and her ex-boyfriend bothered her or something. Joe went over there, he took the crew. I think Pun went with him. I was supposed to go with him, but I ain't go. I remember that he had no room in the car for me. But that was the beginning of the really, like, the affiliation of Pun and Joe. Yeah, that's a real story. Yeah, Pun really cracked Jay-Z over the head with a bottle. No. Pun never cracked nobody in the head with a bottle. I told y'all that story. Y'all can hear me now? No? Can't. Damn, man. Messed up my live. Y'all can hear me? No audio. It says no audio. You good now? I'm good? I'm good? Y'all do the bullshit to me. Am I good? Can y'all hear me, man? All right. It says you good. Catherine, all right. Yeah, shout out to the king of New Jersey, man. He just called me up, man. See, I get one call and it messes up everything. I don't know how to fix that from there. But yeah, man, shout out to the king of New Jersey. He having a cookout. You know what I'm saying? He was just wondering what I was doing. But I'm over here. I'm about to have my own cookout. But yeah, man. Yeah. So everybody, man, hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. Show some love, man. Some love and respect, man. You know? What else? Oh, I was talking to the Bronx logo, dude. Let me say something about you, homie, because I took to IG and I made a little post. I wanted to go live because he had made a little, little post about me, talking about dudes just crying all whatever. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was a little, game of just reeling me in so he could have a conversation with me, but it's not. Probably some hate stuff, playing games. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in the mood to play those games. So I approached it with love and understanding, and I wanted the brother to get on my Instagram and holler at me if there was a problem or whatever it is, and we was gonna talk hip hop. But I see it's not that. I see it's the bullshit, narratives that he got behind other dudes behind him telling him story. He believes it, and he's a pendejo at the end of the day. So I don't talk to pendejos. I don't got time for pendejos right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I live in the real world, and if you ever doubt it, we will see. That's it. But I don't got time to even argue my contributions to the street game of what I've done. They should already know that, especially if you're from the Bronx. And if not, then you're doubting me. That means either you wanna challenge me on some other shit, or you're just a baloney smoker that likes to follow others. That's all. You know what I'm saying? I got no lies when I come through, and I'm looking for positivities and solutions instead of problems. But if you want a problem, then of course problems I hear more than anything. So it is what it is. But we could solve it in any way you want to, but it's not that important, is what I'm saying. I don't know the dude, and the dude is just out there in front of his, I guess you're in front of Olivia, so I guess that's where you're gassed up with other things, like stories and stuff. And then, in that area right there, I don't think I got the most love. So it's understandable. I understand it now. Sigue con lo tuyo, though. You know what I'm saying? I wish you nothing but success. Success, and keep selling them clothes. You know what I'm saying? I heard you're a good guy. You're a good businessman, and you do what you do, man. Salute to you. Just leave my name out your mouth. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And I'll do the same. But I have to address you because I seen after my live went down and I waited there for like an hour waiting. You stood me up, and then you gonna post something up talking about that you don't do lives because the content, and you want to make content. I don't know what you're talking about. But whatever it is, we got differences. You talking about, I'd rather generalize it because it's not really personal. But I would have, men of respect will respect others' wishes. So I just would wish that you leave my name out of your mouth. I do the same, and we could talk about hip hop situations. Because when you singling me out, then it's like, do we have a problem with me? And I don't think we do. But you following other narratives and you thinking the way of me, then we might have a problem. But anyway, it's not even about that. It's bigger things to do out here in this world, right? And we gonna see each other, I'm sure, man. We from the Bronx, we leave it for that. But we just keep doing what we do. Ducking Ramon, I said, who the hell is that? I don't know who that is. But it is what it is. I ain't no sucker, but if I had a problem with Cuban, I would try to talk it out first, though. But that didn't work. It has to go where it goes. Of course. That's what I'm saying. We men enough like that. You know, if it's a real problem, some niggas just hate me, that I banged out their chick that they love forever, or their chick really loved me when I was younger, and you know, some dudes just be jealous, you know what I'm saying? They don't know how to just say that, so they'll start picking me on some other shit. Or, you know what I'm saying, I might have really busted somebody's friend that they know, I might have knocked their ass out. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying, they might have got a narrative for some other dude, something bad happened to me, and then they take that narrative from the other dude, you know, oh, he pussy, and then they run with it like it's cool, like, because the guy, they never told him the real story. You know what I'm saying? Because they never put the respect on my name. So it could be a lot of things, you know, but anything solid where I did something foul to them, personally, I know it's not that. You know what I'm saying? They're just running with like a gang, whatever, you know, whatever that little group of people there are running on a narrative for me. And that's going around. And that, I think, is going around because they don't know the truth. Like the other ones don't know the truth. So I'm here. The Cuban Revolution is exactly being fucking carried out for that reason. Because the truth gonna come out. Then after you know the truth, then you can have your, you know, you can make the decision of, okay, then, if it's like that, then I'm still going at you, Cuban. Or you could really understand a real nigga and what the real truth is and go, word, y'all lied to me? Then y'all can feel like that about your homies or the balonies that y'all niggas been following and telling y'all these fake stories. Then y'all could do that. You know what I'm saying? But after that, that's when I feel good. It's like, at least I told you. Now you gonna get your ass whipped. Regardless of what it is, now you gonna get your ass whipped after I tell you the truth if you're still feeling a certain way about it. And that's all. Yeah. So, you know, it is what it is. There you go, the Karate Kid. Ay, karate, qué marico. No, espérate. Yeah, you know, they hide behind. See, it is what it is. But happy to see you doing well, looking great. Thank you, Chrissy Salvatore. Chrissy Salvatore, you must be Italiana, eh? There's a lot of Italiana, Italiana. Humble Gemini, what's up, gang? My boy always here. That's what's up, man. Salute. Cuban been made if Joey Cap before. Cuban been made it. You Joey Cap before. No doubt, my brothers. But you know, sometimes it's good to. Sometimes, you know, I don't ignore nothing, but sometimes you see how disgusting and just trollish some people be. Then I'll be like, yeah, you already know these niggas is just, you know, ignoring. Joseph Hoover, thank you for contributing to the revolution. Because thanks to you, it will be televised. Where did you and Big Pun record Toe to Toe? Toe to Toe was recorded in Mystic Studios in Staten Island, across the street right there from the ferry. Walk a couple of blocks up, and there was the building there. That was we recorded Toe to Toe. And now we recorded Toe to Toe before the Twins. That's actually the song that inspired and made Joe go, oh, because he was getting so much attention from like Loud Records. They wanted to make that a white label, you know? So Joe did the old, let me skip him again. So he said, nah, let's do it. He told Pun, we gotta do this all, like something like that too. Like what you did with Cuban. You know, plus I wasn't signed to Terror Squad yet, so that's another reason he was hating on me, you know? Then Joe told Pun that, and then Pun went, you know, saying to the crib and thought about, you know, that deep cover joint, and Pun wrote that whole deep cover joint, even Joe's part, or both of them, both of Joe's part and his part. So Pun wrote the whole Twins. I even gave Joe the last line. They said, I'll full a clip to my weapon and punish niggas till it's Armageddon, yeah. So I gave him that line. So Joe didn't even have a single sentence written on Twins. And you know, that's the chain. That was actually the chain reaction to how the public saw Joe now, that he was rolling with full of clips, which of course it was Big Pun, but it was full of clips. It was me, Sace, you know, saying behind the scenes, helping Pun with a lot of things also. So it was all three of our energy, you know what I'm saying? Pun was who he was. When I'm saying we was behind the writing staff behind it. Just in case y'all didn't know the back story to the twins or the toe to toe. Well, for real, that's what it was. What it was. Fat Joe didn't have that much good songs. He did. He had when other people's helped him. You could like all the singles that he ever chose, or that made it to like made videos about it or about him, was always helped by others. So he knew how to do album fillers, like regular joints. If you go back to the Represent joint, his first album, you see how disgustingly trash some of them songs were. You know what I'm saying? So Flojo was his best work. That and the shit is real. And those two songs were made by, and helped out by, King Son. So what that tells you, since the beginning, he came in the game getting help, from the FBA too. And then of course you have the, the Digging in the Crates crew that gave him shout outs and took him in and spoke about him and gave him some hip hop cred. You know what I'm saying? We need Cuban album. It's coming. The Cuban album is coming. Mumbles, how close were you and Raul before the fallout? Me and Raul was really tight. But then he did a lot of like bitch ass shit to me. For Joe. Like it was never personal. I'm sure Joe sent him on missions to do my business side dirty. Then I'm sure Raul was like, damn, he felt bad later. You know what I'm saying? Like he felt bad that he had to do that, but he did it still. Still did it. You know what I'm saying? And I was real cool with Raul. I had love for that brother. But in the midst of the action of me and Joe breaking up, he chose sides and he went over there. And he had to prove how loyal he was to Joe by doing funny shit like going to EMI, Puerto Rican, in Puerto Rico, a Latin discotera, which was like the Latin label that I was gonna get a deal. And go to the A&R department and pull out a gun on the A&R guy that was gonna give me the deal and stop him from getting me a deal. He did a lot of things. He went to the session. I'm gonna tell you another story. He went to this Tego session, Tego Calderon, and damn, how could I forget my man's name? Don Omar and Tego Calderon was in a session, and Raul pops in, and he had found out that I was gonna do a song with Don Omar, the Scandalous. And he went over there with the little acting pressure, a little thugged out, because he knew Tego Calderon, so he snuck in the session through Tego. But then he made a speech, I don't think you should do a song. He would pull out a gun and put it on top of the speaker. It was like, I don't think it's a good idea to do a song with Cuban Link and stuff like that. And Tego was like, surprised, right, and all of that. Don Omar was there too. Don Omar told me the story. And Don Omar still went against all that shit and did the song with me. Real stories, real talk. So you see where the fat dude took Raul to go. So I'm supposed to show love after that. After Raul does that, you think I think, oh, he's my friend. I don't know. He declared war on me. So that's how I felt about Raul. As much love as I have for him when he was around me, and things like that. It was what it was. But I seen him in the club, and believe me, I don't even want to go there. I think I told you those stories. Joe's still doing his thing. Yeah, he's still trying to manipulate the system, still lying, still stealing, still a racist, still everything opposite of what he says and he stands on. Still suing people. Yeah, he's still doing his thing. Síguelo. I wish Pun was still here making music with you. Of course, come on. Everybody, come on. If anybody wishes Pun was here, it was me more than anybody. But the reality is that he's not here. And, I got to take the energy my brother had and you know what I'm saying, and keep it moving forward. Represent him in hip hop, represent him in every aspect. You know what I'm saying? Every aspect. You know what I'm saying? He was a superstar. We know that. But he was my brother. It's more important than a superstar to me. Cuban, you the truth. Thank you, Mumbles. Still look like a flat tire. Jesus Vasquez. Yeah, Joe do look like a flat tire, like 5 flat Michelin tires. Like that's what he look like. Quote of the day: hell is empty and the devils are here. Nah, I don't want to give the devil that much props. God is here. God is here. And heaven is waiting. Is waiting. Cuban, why doesn't Panda talk about Rich the Player? Because I don't know. Panda do what he does. He does enough. I think he does enough. He puts the truth on blast enough. Rich the Player, I told you I had a story with him. Not even not even a bad guy. He just they set up kings. They just mamando, sucking balls because he was blowing me, trying to get in with me, cool with me, with COK. And then he did his little move over there because I guess the fat guy gave him a spot. He started licking balls over there and becomes the little, yes, Joe, yes, Joe. And then they hate Cuban just because they're with that side. So, it's baloney smokers. That's what I'm saying. There's no respect to a man, a full-grown man, to do that. You're a baloney. There's no respect. And nobody else should give him respect. That's what I'm be saying. Like, if you keep it G and you show me who you are, as far as like you're a man or whatever, you rocking over there and you got integrity about yourself. You can still be like this and you can be like, yeah, I'm rocking over there, kid, what's up? And we could go to war, but it's still respectable that I got respect for you. But when you do it like a sucker, and you know that I know that you're a sucker, you could try to fool the rest of the world, but you ain't fooling me. And you gotta prove it to me you're not a sucker. And I'm gonna prove that you're a sucker, because I know you're a sucker, and I can't stand suckers. Especially when they got a little narrative and start lying about me. So now you got, it is what it is. Stop. Y'all niggas are going in there. Stop. Fine, especially up for his age. Me. Tell Panda to show his damn face. Mano, don't TV. I can't tell another man what to do. Let Panda just be Panda. He's a goddamn panda. Let him. He's hiding in the tree. Let him hide in the tree and let him, As long as he continues to put the content out and have great interviews and give a shot to the underdogs out here, and he's paying his dues that way. You know what I'm saying? We want him to see Panda do great interviews with big dogs. You know what I'm saying? The celebrities. You know what I'm saying? And move up like Vlad did. Back in the days. You know what I'm saying? Now with the fucking, the culture vulture tag on him. I know they trying. That's what they trying to do. Baloney smokers. They just mad at Panda because he put the truth out with me, and we got that partnership with each other, and we, that's what the haters, they wanted to go at Panda because that. That's what they want to do. Panda's a great journalist. He's gonna keep doing his thing, and he's trying to push him. Everybody, let's push him along the ranks, and get him up there where he belongs, where he needs to, ask the tough questions to these dudes that have been in the industry, so we could inform the public and the young MCs. You know what I'm saying? The jewels that journalists are supposed to get out of artists. The Link and Panda shit. Yeah, man, we do what we do. He does great interviews, man. Entertainment. Very entertaining. Why you so... Oh, stop, baby. Stop it. You're not going to be reading. Come on, man. Stop. Thank you, though, mama. Thank you. Appreciate you. Celebrities of the 80s, 70s. DC, D-Crew, right? Or DC, R-U-U. Cuban, you and TA was going on your boy JB. JB! They got a watch battery cock. Word. Smallest tolete ever seen. Mosquito dick, JB. 100%. And I know y'all thinking about, why you looking at the next dude? Because it's it's not regular, my dudes, and ladies and gentlemen. That's not a regular thing. I'm trying to tell you, when you see it, it's deformed. It's like a deformity, and you gotta look and go, what the fuck? And especially if you're a dude, and you're like, dude, they don't come. Do they really come that size? Or, pause, dude. Wait a minute. Let me re-explain it. My nigga, I'm trying to tell you, it's some shit that you gotta just. I think somebody put like, you remember Beetlejuice when they put the sprinkle at the end of the movie and his head shrunk? They did that to him. It looked like Beetlejuice's head after he shrunk with the big shoulders. It's like that. JB, yes, baloney. So that's why We ran trains together. Like it's not like we looked at him when he peed. No, he thought he was super porn. He thought he was one of Diddy's sex whatever workers. And they came in the room like this, like he's gonna do something. You know, we already doing our thing. He comes in the room like he's coming like this, and then he pulls the things out like, and the chick starts laughing, and then we like, what the? He ruins the trades. He ruins the trades because now I gotta look at Prospect, whoever I was with, which was Prospect. If me and Prospect look like that at each other, and we're gonna start laughing and catch a fucking laughing attack because we seen the little turtle that hasn't been hatched yet. And the girl is laughing. And he's the only one serious talking about, I'm next, I'm next. Who's not gonna fucking, you fucking ruined the train right there. You ruined the train. So that's why I talk about JB like that. Was that worth your $4.99? That's definitely worth your $4.99. That hate mama track. Word up. Man, that would be mad embarrassing. Mad embarrassing, but it's funny at the same time. Nigga, I'm known to catch laughing attacks for the weirdest shit ever. In the middle of a funeral, I catch a laughing attack. Don't do that shit to me. So this nigga did it. I never knew that nigga. I didn't know nobody. Nobody that should be over 3 years old should have a penis like that. Word. Cuban is crazy. Joe's wife cheating on him. And people that Joe chills with clapped their cheeks. 100% clapped their cheeks. Smacked it, wrote him. Did a lot of tagged up on him. I don't know. But they like that. You know what I'm saying? That swinging lifestyle. You know, he always been living a swinging life. That swinging lifestyle. You know, and he made it wifey, so that's what they both together on that. So that's if they do that, you know, the people around. I already knew that. I always try to always advise them that that's not my thing. I cannot have that, but he could, and that's, you know, it's a fucking, they live in the trades. Joe is the conductor one day, and other people they take turns being the conductors. That's their life. They live that type of life. You know? Yeah. Tell me, he wanted to always be like Diddy. He always wanted to be like Diddy. He did the music thing like Diddy, like with Pun was supposed to be Biggie, me, I'm supposed to be Mace. You know what I'm saying? But he's just, you know, but that's what he did. He drew his blueprint according to Diddy. Even the backstage shit, the swing his lifestyle, and you see what Diddy got caught with. And you know what I'm saying, as far as what he was doing with his inner circle. Joe, when they go into Joe's life, that's like, he's like, shit is like that. Probably worse, because he don't know how to copy the shit. Puffy had a little more class to him. Like Joe is still dirty with it. Joe is a dirtball with it. So, you know, so when TA said, hey, you know, we walked in the room, we found him, you know what I'm saying, helicopter style with his ass in the air, took him out, legs up, hands, knees down, whatever it was. I believed him. And 2 French girls went, you know, diving on his Hershey Highway. That was the funniest thing, because I started thinking, yo, he graduated. Like, he's been in the game. I remember before, he was a dirt nigga, he was a horny nigga. But, you know what I'm saying? He's another one. I call him AAA. Now, for a reason. I'm telling you, AAA. Maybe because he was a fat bastard and the shit was just like mad little, like a AAA battery. Maybe he slimmed, you know, he slimmed his waist down. He lost weight and all that. Maybe it got normal or regular. I don't know. That sounds gay anyway. I'm just trying to tell you the truth. It was AAA. You know, Cuban Link, what's good, my brother? South, my brother. Washington Heights in the building. Terrell V. Wait, the news weekend. Mimi, lip suction on his fupa. I don't know what that means, but it sounds exactly what I'm trying to say. Yeah, his fupa got liposuctioned. Yep. I don't know. Hershey Highway. Yep. You know. Chocolate pirate chip, all of that. I don't know what's going on, but he was definitely, they had the Last Supper, and, you know, between his butt cheeks. That's what TA said. They want to eat. Cuban out of pocket, like Mike Vick. Fuck that. I'm out of pocket. I'm right in the pocket. What are you talking about? I'm just telling you the truth bluntly, like for real. Lion Skinner, my brother, he's contributing to the revolution, and the reason it's gonna get publicized and televised and told everywhere is because of Lion Skinner. Yes, Lion, Mr. Lion. Hey, Cuba, did you do Did you do You Gotta Go through hell to get to heaven when you got baptized? That joint is dope. Yep, I did that. Right there. The same time right there. Yeah. Yep. Level, that was actually Level song. He had his verse and all the other guys had their verses ready. So I came by and I just did the like a break, an outro, a break. You know what I'm saying? I did that. But it was at the same time. 100%. Yeah, I love that song too, man. Everything I do is like within the time, so you feel, you know what I'm saying? Well, with me, you know what I'm saying? With me, that was a real situation that I could go in town and be like, yeah, that's when he got baptized. That's the same area. Just like when I did Hotel in the fight with Joe, that I chased Joe when he came with like 30 dudes and me and GQ had him, running, calling the cops. I did the Hotel remix over. You know what I'm saying? Real events that could capture the actual time. You know? That's what's beautiful about music sometimes. You know? You get the ambience and the conditions and the mentality of that time. You're the best Cuban and you're fine. Mimi, thank you, baby. Thank you. You're making me blush. Fucking beautiful fucking girl. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I listen to hip hop. Don't discriminate. I regulate every shade of the app. Yeah, of course, my brother. Wisdom Underground musician. What up, Q? What's up, baby? What up, Wiz? You laid the track down in Jersey. What the got in the how to go to heaven? No. Where I did that at? Gotta go to hell to get there. Either it was Jersey. No, I think that was Miami. Oh, maybe Jersey. I might have did that at AOM. No, I think that was Miami. That was definitely Miami. It was a little studio that I did it in a storage facility. It was a storage facilities, and I went out there to do my photo shoots. Did my photo shoots back then, and Level. He had this guy that worked out on like a storage unit, in Florida. He had a whole storage unit thing, and he had a studio in there. Yeah, my memory was good, man. I remember everything. Indie, mainstream, lyrical conscience, hardcore, whatever. Terrell V, you already know. Valencia, Hola Cuban. Joseph, he's an envious snake. That told me the sky was blue. I would go outside. Valencia, you already know. Terrell, even that's, you know what it is. DCRUU, thank you for contributing, man, to the revolution. Cuban Khaled saved Joe's career. Oh, man, you don't know how many people saved Joe's career before Pun saved Joe's career. For real. Then Lil Wayne, then R. Kelly. I'm telling you, a lot of people saved this, this beluga. It's okay. Every dog has his day, I don't know. Joe been Diddy parties down. Of course, they all been in Diddy's parties. Yo, Diddy's parties, I'm telling you, when I went, and I tell you, I went back then. 98, 2000, 2005. The extravagance, I'm telling you, anybody would love a Diddy party. The one I seen, the ones you could see, not the fucking Nori doors in the back, which I never went over there because I have no need to. Everything is so extravagantly in your face. You're having everything in your face, and you can see the glamour, the glitz. And you, even if you're not a star, you're gonna feel like a star. Is what it is. That's what I'm saying. Like, nobody threw parties like Diddy, for real. And I understood why. If it's any haters, it's gonna be some haters. If you got the wrong, hater, to make it look like, it was the other way around. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Or maybe, and I believe there definitely was some mysterious shit was starting to happen. You know what I'm saying? Over the years. Because you can't be doing those type of parties and not go crazier in your mind. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to push the bar, set a new bar every time, because it's like, it gets redundant. You know what I'm saying? If you do the same thing over and over, you got to. So maybe he went crazy, which he actually did. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. There's the Diddy party and there's the Diddler party. Yep. Then there's the Diddy Doodoo party too. Yeah. Is it cool with Capone from? Oh yeah, Capone, my brother, love him. Love Capone, real one, real one. Always show love. Always been the real one. Doesn't even get in the middle of nothing. He just tells me what it is between me and him, and shows me love. I show him love. So salute to Capone, for real. Word is Diddy's a fruitcake. I don't know either. They say that, but I never seen Diddy but with only beautiful women. I only seen that, so I can only attest to that. He only been slaying bitches. You know what I'm saying? That I know about. I just don't know what happened after, 2010s and shit like that on. I don't know. You know? Nobody and through the court thing. Nobody, no dude got no footage of, you know what I'm saying, that type of action. There's only rumors, there's only people. Even the sex workers said that he didn't try to do nothing with them or try to do like a train with, three swords and you know what I'm saying? That's called trades. You could probably do that to a girl, but no sex worker even said or came out that said did he try to fucking fudge pack him? Nobody said that. But it is what it is. Why did Fat Joe lie to 50 Cent of the guys that you was there? Why did Fat Joe lie to 50 of his guys? Was you there? I don't know what you're talking about. 50 of his guys. Fat Joe's a liar, first of all. And I've never been a liar or a liar advocate. So he'd know not to have me around because I'll be the first one to blow up the spot and be like, nope, that didn't happen like that. That was Cuban. You know what I'm saying? I always did it. Even when Puttin tried to do shit like that, I'd be like, nope, never. Stop lying. I'll blow up the spots of the lies. So he knew better not to have me there. Cuban, what do you think about Shug trying to snitch? Shug trying to snitch from the jail. I'm trying anything, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. But it is what it is. It was just a bathroom, yo. I'll be back. Hey guys. They're partying over there. And reggaeton. They're doing the reggaeton over there. Reggaeton, eh? It's when you get old, look. Can't reach your back and shit. Should be itching. Oh man. WE2K. Fam, did you get a chance to sit with that new Rome Street track I sent you? Do weather shoutouts and big pun toe to toe to record. Big Rome. You gotta freshen my memory, my brother. I'll be everywhere. Life be lifing sometimes with me. So I'll be in and out. Pause. Send it to me again if anything. I'll let you in Eddie Jr.'s bar in Brooklyn. 100%. I was out there. And that's it, man. I'll be out there. Look. Word up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to Eddie, man. So Cuban Link, we got a link up for hats and shirts. Yes, we do, man. Check my brother South. Go to his page. Give that man some love. He got some fresh gear. Washington Heights apparel. From hoodies to hats to shirts to drawers, socks, sandals. Sign clip. So. That's the man. That's the designer. That's my dude. For real. Give him some love, man. So. The Saints know what's going on. I don't know. They all know what's going on, man. They cut outs with Hokers and Gilly. I don't care if they do know, man. They don't listen. I don't care if they know. I'm sure they're aware. They act like they don't. They be like, oh, I'm not even thinking about hip hop no more. They know no bochinche. They're bochincheros themselves. The first bochincheros is done. But then when I get in my shit, I do it in front of the world, but they be acting like they don't know. All you know is you do. I'm over here playing baseball. Fuck out of here. You know exactly. Everybody knows what's going on. They see me fighting on the front lines. They don't join me. They don't join me. They just be acting like they don't see me. They be acting like they don't know nothing. Oh, I don't got time for that. Shut up. Get up, man. Fighting for the truth, man. You scared to fight for your truth, man. They all got stories. It's not just my story. They got a story, important stories. The thing is that our stories all coincide, and with that, y'all will get the clearer picture of what the truth is. But my shit be so strong, my truth, that they get scared because it's like, oh, now I gotta be watching over my shoulder. Like, that's when you know. That's when you separate the mice from the men. You know? Se hacen los locos, exactly, Batman. Se hacen los locos. But shout out to them. That's it. I don't mind I don't mind nothing. It's involved in no bullshit ass lies. That's what it is. Humble Gemini, E Martini. So I just wanted to check up on y'all, man, for a minute. I'm about to head out. Check an old friend out. You know what I'm saying? Polly, and try to do some barbecue. Salute to the fathers. You know, rest in peace to everybody. You know, we lost that we love, and you know what it is, man. Nothing but love. The track called Joe Pesci by Rome Streets from Griselda. He'll give y'all a shout out pretty early in the track. Send it to me, man. My DM and my Instagram or something. Let me remind me. Right now, my mind is on barbecuing and going out. You know? So please remind me. I'm bad for not remember. You getting mad, sober. Oh, you already know. This is a muscle suit. It's not even, it's a muscle suit. Look. It's not really like this. I'm a fat bastard. Salute, Cuban Link. We had a good weekend, my guy. Yes, y'all too, man. Anyway, salute, man. It's your boy, Cuban Link, man. Like I said, pass it along. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It's your boy, Cuban Link. Fly it in the Pelican. You know, still here doing my thing. And I'm going to go check up on you. Probably going to go live tomorrow, too. But you already know, man. Like my the content and all of that. Keep the page going. And thank y'all for contributing to the revolution. Appreciate all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I'll get back at you. One love.